United States, and we've been joined by Doreen Amata at this time. Doreen, it's nice to have you on the program Sports Desk.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Doreen, you were in Morocco in the year 2019, definitely, but this is the year 2022. Nigerians, your fans, were expecting that a Doreen will be done in the green and white color of Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games. At the last Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, you were there. Doreen, you're not in Birmingham. What is wrong?
So, I've given a lot to this sport and I'm not done yet, but I had a baby last year and I'm just taking my time.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm just taking my time getting back, and hopefully you guys will see me next year by God's grace.
Interesting. So, Nigerians, non-Nigerians, if you're watching the show right now, you've just heard from the horse's mouth, Doreen Amata, why she is not in Birmingham to represent the most populous black nation on earth. Yes, she gave birth to a baby last year, and then as a nursing mother, she took time off the sport. Doreen, what has it been like? How do you feel at this stage? Mixed emotions? The Commonwealth Games officially on, and Doreen is not there. You just listened to Ese Brume, and you know what the camp is always like when you are with your teammates.
So I wouldn't say mixed emotions, I'm grateful to God for where I am right now. And coincidentally, I missed the 2010 Commonwealth Games because I had my son who turned 12 today. So he's turning 12 today. So, me not being at the Commonwealth Games, but we still have two young, promising high jumpers right now in Birmingham. And they're there ready to represent Nigeria. For the longest of time, we've never had two young jumpers, high jumpers, jumping 189 in the same year. I've been the only one flying the Nigerian flag for God since, how long? So, I'm happy about the fact that we have these two young girls, these two young ladies right now in Birmingham. But at the same time, I'm sad because they're there and they don't have a coach. They don't have a high jump coach in Birmingham. So, looking at that situation right there, I feel like it's the same circle all over again. That was the same thing I kept complaining all the years I've been representing Nigeria, because they keep taking me to this major championship, major games, and no coach. So I feel like you take me to those events and you don't give me the opportunity for me to be my best. So, I'm bringing that up right now because I feel like they're not giving those two young ladies the opportunity for them to be their best.
Well, Doreen, I've known you for more than a decade, and most times when you go to the National Stadium, Surulere, to train before you relocated to the US, it's always a delight, to watch your training. And if I can recall, there was a setting, is it Coach Kola or not? If I'm not making a mistake. So what is always the challenge having your coach in Nigeria, travel down with you for biggest championships like this? And just like you've said, the absence, of a coach at this time could be discouraging to these athletes.
So, first of all, Coach Collar, he's even the coach of these two young athletes I'm talking about. So, he's proved himself time over and over again to let Nigeria, let the federation know that he's one of the best high jump coach in Nigeria, if not even the best, because he brought me up. He's the one bringing these two young athletes up. And the funny thing was that he was in the camp. He has his visa, he has everything to go to Birmingham with the athletes, but the day before they left, they dropped him. So, I don't know why they made that decision, why the federation or the ministry made that decision to drop him, but I don't think it's good for the athletes, because those two athletes, they are promising and they can do like great things, even jump higher than I've done. And each time I look at them, I see the younger me, because that's how good they are. And going back to say why why my coach usually doesn't go into these competitions, it's left to the federation to answer that question. Because I remember I had the same conversation with the then president in 2016. I told him, I said, you guys take me to this competition, but you don't give me the opportunity for me to succeed. And he said he understands that. He said he knows. So, I mean, if he knows, then why do they still make the same mistake over and over again? It's not that difficult to do. You have an athlete doing high jump. You should have a high jump coach at the meet. I mean, it's that simple.
This is very, very tough. I'm very emotional at this stage because, you know, Doreen just brought this up, Omo. And when you take a look at competitions like this, you're talking about, you know, years interval in between, and you keep denying, you know, the coaches, the federation keep denying the coaches, you know, this kind of opportunities. And Amuso, for example, has a Jamaican coach.
Yeah.
And you need to indeed have or work with the best coaches. You can't be the best athlete or the best footballer if you don't have a coach.
It's like taking a toddler out and allow that toddler be alone without the parents, the father or the mother. That's how I see it, because the federation should have an explanation for this. Just like she said, he has his visa, he has his passport, so why was he dropped? There should be an explanation for this, because if you're saying these two young ladies for the high jump event, if they're good enough, then they should have a coach to accompany them and give them, you know, some of the pep talks, some of the ginger encouragement. I see this in World Championship. You know, after a run or after a jump, they go talk to their coach and come back and take the second leap. So it's not rocket science, but I think the federation should have answers to these questions.
Questions, you know, begging for answers, you know, from the federation. Well, Doreen, my last question to you at this stage: what do you make, you know, of Team Nigeria contingent at this stage? Most especially if you take a look at them, the form of Tobia Muson, Ese Brume coming from the World Championships.
I think they're going to do great. I mean, they're going to do exceedingly great, really, because they're all in top form. Look at Toby. She just went and smashed the world record. I mean, that was an extraordinary performance. And Ese has proved herself time and time again. You know, it's not easy to, I mean, get a medal at the World Championship and come back the next year, get a medal at the Olympic Games and come back again and upgrade the medal you got 2 years ago at the World Championship to a silver. It's not easy to do that. That's consistency. So, and talking about the other event, the sprint, we have athletes like Favor of Philly, who has run really good this year. Grace Nwankocha, what's her name? Rosemary, Ashe. I mean, we have a lot of great athletes. Even the shot putter. So we have a lot of great athletes that are out there, and I know they're all going to do great, because you know what, they believe in Nigeria. They believe, we all love, that's just the truth, we all love wearing the green, white rain. We all love competing for Nigeria. The only thing right now, I think Nigeria needs to step up. That's just the truth. Nigeria needs to step up and meet our needs. Nigeria needs to step up and provide for the athletes. Training grants needs to be paid on time. Preparation needs to start on time.
Interesting.
So I believe that the athletes there right now, they're capable of doing great things.
Queen Doreen Amata, must say very big thank you for talking to us all the way from the United States. It's morning over there, it's evening here in Nigeria, and it's a pleasure to indeed talk to you on TVS Sports Desk. We wish you success, and Nigerians, your fans, can't wait to see you compete once again for the most populous black nation on earth.
Thank you so much for having me.